feels like a form of abuse against Blake. And she's not a victim in any of this. She's totally bratty. Ryan's a lot smarter than her, and she therefore allows him to manipulate and control every layer of his life, so long as she can just, be the princess, essentially. Okay. He's a very scary, creepy guy. We found the creep. It's Ryan Reynolds.
Hollywood is once again shaken to its core. And this time, it's Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds at the center of it all. After years of presenting themselves as the ultimate relationship goals, it seems the fairy tale has officially shattered. Reports have exploded across the media that Blake Lively has officially filed for divorce, citing evidence that Ryan Reynolds was allegedly cheating on her. The beloved power couple who captivated millions with their wit, charm, and seemingly unbreakable bond are now tangled in a scandal messier than anyone could have anticipated. For months, whispers have suggested all was not well in the Lively-Reynolds household. Sources close to the pair claim they had been living separately, quietly keeping up appearances for public events but otherwise maintaining distance. Now, it appears the final straw came when Blake discovered damning evidence tying Ryan to infidelity. And not just vague suspicions either. Text messages, secret meetings, and questionable work trips that didn't quite add up. Blake, always the consummate professional, reportedly tried to keep things under wraps for the sake of their children, but once the evidence became undeniable, there was no turning back. What's even more shocking is how well they managed to mask the cracks in their marriage. Publicly, they continued their trademark banter on social media, with Blake teasing Ryan about his movie roles and Ryan posting blurry, unflattering photos of Blake on her birthdays. It was all seen as harmless fun at the time, but in hindsight, many fans are now pointing out that the posts had a sharper, more resentful edge to them than we realized. The turning point came at the SNL 50th anniversary event, where Blake appeared radiant as always, but Ryan's demeanor was notably cold. Witnesses described palpable tension between the two, and soon after, Ryan noticeably stopped mentioning Blake altogether online. Meanwhile, Blake appeared at events solo, smiling for the cameras but clearly carrying the weight of private heartbreak. Behind closed doors, the situation spiraled. Sources say that while Blake was focusing on raising their 4 children and filming her projects, Ryan was allegedly enjoying business trips that were far more scandalous than they appeared. Blake's discovery reportedly came after a close friend tipped her off about Ryan's friendship with a rising actress. What started as innocent admiration reportedly turned into late-night texts, secret meetings, and ultimately a betrayal too deep to overlook. Blake's response was swift and decisive. Those who know her say she is fiercely loyal, but once that trust is broken, there's no coming back. Filing for divorce was not just a personal decision, it was a necessary move to protect herself, her children, and her future. Legal filings reportedly cite irreconcilable differences, but insiders claim the evidence Blake found left no doubt that Ryan crossed a line. And as the news broke, the facade completely crumbled. Friends of the couple were reportedly blindsided. Many insiders have shared that the pressure of maintaining the perfect marriage image became suffocating. With brand deals, endorsements, and massive business ventures tied to their wholesome family image, neither Blake nor Ryan could afford a public meltdown. But now, the gloves are off. Blake's legal team is moving aggressively, seeking primary custody of the children and a fair division of the couple's estimated $400 million fortune. Meanwhile, Ryan has gone into crisis management mode, assembling a team of PR experts and attorneys to protect his own reputation and assets. The fallout has been brutal. Blake's longtime best friend, Taylor Swift, who had been a vocal supporter of Blake and Ryan's marriage, is said to be deeply disappointed by the revelations. Insiders say Taylor has quietly distanced herself from Ryan and is standing firmly by Blake's side. Meanwhile, gossip columns have been quick to draw parallels between Ryan's alleged behavior now and his past relationships. His marriage to Scarlett Johansson ended amid whispers of jealousy and control issues. Now, fans are questioning whether Ryan's need to dominate the spotlight played a role in the downfall of yet another marriage. Adding fuel to the fire, rumors have surfaced that Ryan's friendship with his co-star on an upcoming project may have been more than professional. Several insiders claim that Blake had previously expressed concern about how close they had gotten during filming, but Ryan allegedly brushed off her worries as insecurity. The public response has been swift and brutal. Social media, once filled with memes about Ryan and Blake's adorable marriage, has turned into a battlefield. Hashtags like Justice for Blake and Ryan Exposed are trending, with fans dissecting every interaction, every red carpet moment, every interview for signs of trouble.
Blake Lively was spotted this weekend in her happy place, which apparently is also when she grabs her co-stars without permission.
Right. Wait, so am I blaming my husband for
am I saying he killed her?
This is one of my favorite additions that you came up with. I think it's nuts. And you really went for it, too.
That's always awkward. And you're like, hey, hi, nice to meet you. Can I grab your nuts? Like, really hard.
But really hard? Exactly.
Not because I want to, because I feel like she would.
Remember, we kept going like...
Not because I want to, because she would. I'm just gonna grab your nuts really hard, okay?
We kept going, can you do it harder?
Yeah, and that was my tip of the hat to baby Jane Hudson.
Yes.
And she's spinning on the beach at the end.
Oh, it's so great. Then we do ADR'd a little extra, like, the little laughs and stuff. It's fantastic.
Is that Aviation American gin again?
Wow.
Shameless.
Truly shameless. Truly shameless.
Oh, my God. I want dividends.
Yeah, I don't think he's kidding. He deserves dividends, and Henry Golding's face says it all. Between the nut grab and the literal product placement.
Blake, meanwhile, has remained composed and dignified throughout the chaos. She was recently spotted out with her children, looking somber but strong. Those close to her say she is focusing entirely on her family, determined to shield her kids from the media storm while rebuilding her life. Legal experts predict the divorce could become one of the messiest and most publicized celebrity breakups of the decade. Given the stakes, millions of dollars, custody battles, and reputations on the line, both sides are expected to fight tooth and nail. The situation is further complicated by reports that Ryan is furious over Blake's swift action and is considering filing counterclaims. However, with the mounting evidence reportedly stacked against him, sources believe Ryan's best move may be to settle quietly and avoid further public embarrassment. And then there's the business aspect. Blake and Ryan have numerous joint ventures, including their highly publicized co-ownership of a gin brand and involvement in multiple tech and entertainment startups. Splitting their business interests could get incredibly complicated, with both sides eager to protect their financial futures. Friends of Blake have praised her strength during this ordeal. One insider said, "Blake is devastated, but she's also determined. She's not going to let this define her. She's taking her power back for herself and for her kids." Meanwhile, Ryan has reportedly been spotted looking tense and worn down as the reality of his crumbling marriage and career damage sets in. Sources close to him say he regrets his actions, but fears it's too late to fix what's been broken. The Hollywood community is watching closely, with many insiders privately admitting that Blake's decision to file for divorce was a bold but necessary move. "She deserves better," one producer said. "Everyone thought they were perfect, but no one really knows what happens behind closed doors." As the divorce proceedings move forward, more details are expected to emerge. And if the rumors are true, the revelations could be career-ending for Ryan Reynolds. Hollywood loves a comeback story, but it also loves a scandal, and right now, Ryan is on the wrong side of both. Some speculate that this could even impact major upcoming projects. Ryan's next film was poised to be a blockbuster, but if the public continues to turn against him, studios may start rethinking their association with him. Advertisers, too, are reportedly closely monitoring the situation, fearful of attaching their brands to a scandal-tainted star. Meanwhile, Blake's career is experiencing a strange resurgence. Sympathy from the public has positioned her as a survivor rather than a victim. Projects she was once uncertain about now seem to be getting renewed interest, and sources say several major studios are quietly reaching out with offers. Blake's inner circle has rallied around her, with friends, family, and colleagues offering support. "She's handling this with grace," one source said. "She's not playing the blame game publicly, but she's also not hiding the truth. She's letting the facts speak for themselves." And the facts are dying. From text messages to late-night business meetings to insider leaks about inappropriate on-set behavior, Ryan's carefully curated image as Hollywood's lovable goofball is crumbling by the day. At the heart of it all are their 4 children. Blake has made it clear that protecting them is her top priority. Sources say she's determined to ensure they are shielded from the worst of the media circus and that their needs will come first in all legal negotiations. As for Ryan, his next moves will be crucial. Will he fight the divorce and risk more damning evidence coming to light? Or will he take a step back, accept responsibility, and try to salvage what's left of his reputation. One thing is certain: Hollywood is watching, the fans are watching, and the world is waiting to see what happens next. The days of cute Instagram captions and red carpet kisses are long gone. Now it's lawyers, PR damage control, and brutal headlines. Blake Lively has made her choice, and she's not by looking back. As she steps into this new chapter, stronger and more determined than ever, she sends a clear message. Betrayal has consequences, and she refuses to be a silent casualty of someone else's mistakes. The fairy tale is over. The real story has just begun. Stay tuned, because if the past few weeks are any indication, the Blake and Ryan saga is far from over, and the next twist could be even more explosive than anyone ever imagined.